Bonnie Horoscope is with you. Daily and unique predictions. We begin. The moon is in exile in this sign, which is difficult for sensual relationships. The last full moon is in Capricorn, when Pluto is also in this zodiac sign. This is an indicator that the next stage of human evolution is ending, after which a new global cycle will follow, says astrologer Marina Scardi. Marina Sokolova. Capricorn is a sign of the elements of the earth. Its characteristics are dryness and cold, by analogy with the earth in December to January. For the moon, this is an uncomfortable position, since the natural characteristics of the night luminary are care, feelings, self-preservation instinct, bright emotions. Therefore, the full moon in Capricorn generates restrained energies. Consistency. During the full moon in Capricorn, there may be a fear of losing status, so people tend to take on more tasks and responsibilities than usual, and therefore there is an increased risk of chronic fatigue and burnout. Full moon ruler in Capricorn is Saturn. The planet is now moving through the sign of Pisces in a retrograde phase. This full moon can bring karmic trials, but also dramatic changes. Saturn educates, requires strict adherence to norms and rules. Work on mistakes. The full moon in Capricorn will force the representatives of all the signs of the zodiac to go through the lessons to a greater or lesser extent. The full moon in Capricorn rewards courageous, responsible, disciplined and persistent people. All those who have proven that they tried to do a quality job and therefore deserved some benefits. This full moon helps to arrange and launch projects, find a foothold, move up the career ladder. The full moon in Capricorn activates principles and conservatism in people. Everyone, from children to the elderly, strives to act in strict accordance with their beliefs in all life situations. But this is precisely what limits the ability to establish contact, eliminate the conflict, and rather even exacerbates an already difficult relationship. The full moon in Capricorn determines the background of events for the entire period of the waning moon, July 3 to 16. It has a pronounced professional orientation, so the love sphere will fade into the background. But this can lead to a cooling of feelings. Many will have to be torn in several directions at once, and also choose between family vacations and active work. Lunar energy pulls back to the past. The full moon raises memories from the subconscious, especially those related to childhood. Family. It is a symbol of the feminine, yin, and everything connected with it. The process of conception, pregnancy, birth, development, aging and the outcome of life. In the sign of Capricorn, all these topics are difficult to reveal. Emotional manifestations are often inharmonious, since the moon is imprisoned here. This full moon will have a favorable effect on the representatives of the signs of the elements of the Earth, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Scrupulous and responsible performance of one's own duties will contribute to overcoming problems and difficulties. Entrepreneurs and bosses are advised to treat their subordinates with great attention. Their mistakes can be costly. Unexpected troubles may arise caused by the oversights of one of the colleagues or partners. In the coming days before and after the full moon, the intrigues of competitors and the intrigues of secret enemies. The moon affects every person, but what will be its influence, positive or negative, depends only on us. The full moon in Capricorn requires you to overcome laziness, to exclude a frivolous attitude to certain issues. It is very difficult for creative, sensitive and emotional people during this period. Many will settle into a comfort zone and drastically reduce communication with others. Don't worry. Life will return to normal in a few days. But in any case, the most difficult thing for Cancers is during the full moon in Capricorn. But if they respect discipline and rules, follow them, then this will be a good pumping of themselves. An opportunity to develop certain qualities that allow them to achieve their goals, as well as increase the quality of life and the level of satisfaction with it. Aries and Libra are very impulsive on the days of the new moon in Capricorn, so they can make a lot of mistakes when conducting activities, especially in the near future. It is extremely important to weigh all the pros and cons, analyze from the point of view of one's own inner convictions and how this is consistent with the interests of others, and then make decisions. Tense aspects between the full moon and the natal sun make you react involuntarily and too violently, even to the slightest irritant. And this increases the likelihood of trouble and danger, because unable to properly analyze the situation. Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius feel more or less free. The full moon in Capricorn will mentally prepare for the adoption of subsequent changes. This full moon is associated with karma, past events. So if you manage to correctly analyze your experience, you can easily reach a new level. Get what you want. Correct mistakes. The full moon in Capricorn will help you see the truth in past events. An incentive to action. This is an attempt to return to oneself, one's real I. A reassessment of values, conclusions, foundations and traditions. Time to work even more carefully on the quality of what you do. The full moon in Capricorn on July 3rd at 14:38 Kyiv time exacerbates fears and difficult emotional states. That's all we have. Subscribe and don't miss our daily and unique releases from Bonnie Horoscope. See you soon.